Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is April and I'm a part-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark, Mercari, Depop. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm a full-time ELA teacher and I have 5 children that are half children basically. So we split the time 50-50. Actually, the 2 oldest are now in college. And here we are in my basement, and in an effort to come to you with more content, I have what sold for you since today is Friday, Veterans Day. And this is just what's sold since Wednesday morning. So Wednesday and Thursday. I sold a total of 22 plus 3, 24 items, 11 on Poshmark, 11 on eBay, and 3 on Mercari. My total on eBay was $451.40 for a total cost of, or average selling price of $41.01. And that does not include any of the shipping. My total gross on Poshmark was $306 for an average sale price of $27.81. It doesn't include shipping discounts or what Posh takes, Posh fees. And then my total on Mercari for 3 items was $110 for an average sale price of $36.67, and they do pay shipping on those items on Mercari.
That's a bit of a lie. They do pay shipping inadvertently. I just upcharge for the price of the item and charge them nothing for shipping.
So let's go ahead and show you what I sold, and I'll be starting, and I'm gonna have to go around the table. This is the basement where I do all my work. This is my packing table. You kind of see, let me get this in here. Okay. I'm going to start with the 2 biggest items. So I've got to come around the table because they're hanging. And I'm going to start with this Free People jacket. Let me pop on over here so you can see it better. This sold for $100 on an offer on eBay, and it seems like no matter how many times I lint roll it, it just continues to acquire lint. So I will lint roll this one more time before I ship it off. My average cost of goods for all of my items is right now is $3.57, but I paid, I think, $11 for this. So there's that. I'm just going to hang it right here. Then the other item was a personal item that we owned here, and my husband, boyfriend, fiance, whatever you want to call him, wore. And this is a Timberland coat that we bought at the Timberland store in South Saratoga area. We're from New York. And he wore this not a bunch of times, but a couple times. And this also sold for $100. So all in, this buyer paid $118.16 with shipping and tax. And for the Free People coat, they paid $120.40 with shipping and tax. So those are the 2 biggest items. So that item, there's not really a cost of goods because we bought it, we wore it, we used it. Okay. The next item I bought locally. I think I paid $2 for it. And it is a Marabag men's dark brown leather. Let me read the whole thing for you. Adjustable strap backpack, kind of like a crossbody bag. So this isn't a great bag. Like I said, I paid about $2 for it. I sold it on an offer on eBay, an offer made to me for $56. I think I had it listed for $65. And that was in good condition. And I sold that probably in about a month, I would say, probably about a month. This item sold within hours of listing it. It is a vintage men's wool plaid outdoorsman tracker hat, hunting cap, and it had the original Union label. I had to estimate the size. It didn't have any flaws or damage, and it had the paper tag on the inside. So I just basically had to give the inside a wipe, which I might have to do that again actually, because it just looks kind of gross, like worn. But that sold within I think an hour on an offer for $39. I think I had it listed for $50 maybe. And I have another one of those. I think I have it ready to list. I have it ready to go in my One Shop drafts. Okay. And if you don't know about One Shop, I'll put my link below. It is a cross listing tool that doesn't take time to pull in items and list them over. It lists automatically on the 4 platforms on which I sell. So I love that because I don't have to spend an hour in the morning, like when I used to have List Perfectly, dragging things over. Okay, the next item is a bread and butter item, but you cannot discount it, and that is J-Jill. There's J-Jill in larger sizes. Let me grab this for you. This was an XL. This blouse I had listed for $35 and it sold on an offer for $31.20. Actually, no, that wasn't an offer. That was, I have an automatic 15%, I believe, on my eBay store right now, which you can set up. And J. Jill, just a pretty, although I think I listed it as gray, but now I'm looking at it, it's not really gray. Maybe I should reach out to that buyer. $31.20 all in. It was $40.93. I think I charged $7 for shipping because you can use those flat rate legal envelopes. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that? Let me show you because I have them right here. These flat rate legal envelopes are not legal. These are the regular size, but you can get the legal size, which are longer. They're a little bit more. I think they're $7.90. These are $7.60 to ship, and I put everything in a clear poly bag. So then I put it in this, and it's $7.30 actually, $7.30, not $7.60. So if you are in doubt and you know it'll fit in that, always list it for $7. I think people appreciate that because the cost of shipping otherwise is ridiculous. Okay, what's next? Okay, this and that J. Jill shirt sold within like 4 or 5 days. Okay, this vintage 90s Free People blouse. Let me show you this tag. I did not realize that this was a tag for Free People from the 90s. It sold within, I would say, 2 days. Just a little baby doll blouse, plaid. And that tag, let me show that tag too again. For anybody who's working and listening can see that tag. I'm going to hold it up. It definitely is a different one. So this is a blouse from the 90s, and I just list that in one of the Facebook groups to ask about it. And it sold, like I said, in only a couple days for $31.20. Again, that was my automatic 15% discount. This next item is a vintage sweater weather right now being in November. I had this listed for over a year, and I knew that because of what I was measuring on in my pictures. This is a gorgeous vintage sweater. I'm a little bit surprised that it only sold for $27, and that was the buyer and myself going back and forth a little bit. It's a medium. It's really in great condition. It's so pretty. Anyway, it sold for $27. If I had to guess, I would guess I paid $4 for that at my local Salvation Army. I don't really remember. Oh shoot, I forgot to grab one of these items. So I will edit this and I'll put it in there. I sold a J. Crew women's linen floral above knee 3/4 sleeve line dress. It's size 0, and I sold it for $24. That was an offer. I think I had it listed for $35 maybe. That came in a ThredUp 200-pound mixed women's rescue box. So I'll pop that up there for you so you can see it. Sorry about that, everybody. Actually, I have one more item I realized I didn't grab. I'm shipping this morning, so no mail tomorrow, everybody. Okay, next item sold for $20, and I think I paid $1 for these. Our Salvation Army has, like, every week has a $1 item, 99-cent item. It's a color of the week. And these are the J. Crew Favorite Fit corduroy pants in a size, oh, these are not the J. Crew ones. I better go back. These are the Talbot's ones. But anyway, J. Crew Favorite Fit, size 6, I think. Yes, size 6. I'm glad I looked at those. See, people, that's how you make mistakes. I was rushing to do this video so I could get this mail out. I do a scheduled pickup, and it's 9. And normally on a day like today, they'll be here by 11. So I got to get rolling. I'll put the picture of those right up there for you as well as the next item, which came in that mixed women's rescue box I was telling you about. It's just a little spaghetti strap tank. It's a metallic. It's Zara, and it sold for $12. Right now, this layering tank 90s vibe is kind of big. This is the second tank from those rescue boxes I sold. This sold within 2 weeks. And then last is this Chico's necklace, a stacked necklace. I love selling jewelry. It's like so easy to list. I think I probably paid $1 for this. I only sold it for $11, but super easy to do. I buy a ton of jewelry on Goodwill online. That sold for $11. All in, they are $17.32. All right, and that is it for eBay. So we're gonna move on over here. I'm gonna move my camera over a little bit, and we can get into the 3 sales from Mercari. Okay, this came from that same mixed women's rescue boxes. This is a copper key corduroy, I think it's faux. I don't think it's real. Yeah, it's a faux wrap, like a style knee length dress. And it's you know, it's not like some big name. It's just copper key, but it was a large. Or no, extra large, excuse me. Man, I sound totally like I don't know what I'm talking about this morning. I swear to you. I've been up since 4 a.m. since the dogs woke me up. If you've watched my other videos, you've seen the pups, and they get up at 4 because that's what time we get up during the week. Otherwise, I'd never be able to do this resale business. I go to work at 7-ish, and they decided that today was a good day. Also, I'm off, but it's a good day to get up at 4 a.m. No big deal. That sold for, I think, $32. Yes, $32 for that dress. Plus the buyer paid $8 shipping because I will throw it into one of these bags if I have to, if it's more than $8. And wherever it's going, I don't know where it's going yet. So I don't use the Mercari, the Mercari shipping because $9.50 I think is kind of steep. So I put in my own ship, I say ship on my own. I think it's a choice. And then I just add to the price of the item $8 usually, or $7. Or if it's jewelry, I just put in $4 and then I use pirate ship to ship it. Okay, that dress took probably about a month, maybe a little more to sell, maybe 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Just picked these Liverpool jeans up like last weekend. Listed them size 16 petite. They've got the rolled cuff, which is actually cuffed and you can't uncuff it. And they sold, I think within a day of listing them, maybe even less, on Mercari for $38. Plus, again, that $8 shipping, which I think these will fit in the, not in the padded, so the least expensive one. So these may even be less than a pound. They're going to be close. I think I paid $1 for those two. I think those were on the dollar rack. If not, I paid $4 or $4.25 because they raised their prices. These Brooks have not been doing as well for me as they used to. These Brooks, this is the Ghost. And I thought that was such a nice metallic color. I think I paid $4 for these. These sold for $40 plus $8 shipping. If I have to, I will put them in that bubble mailer and I will just set them side by side like this, and they will slide in because they're a smaller size. They're 7.5. Yeah. So those sold for $40. So that was it for my Mercari sales. And now we are on to Poshmark. Okay. Starting with the one item of jewelry, these little J. Crew pave earrings. These sold for $12, but I did have a shipping discount, so I only made $7.03 on those. That came from one of those Goodwill online just jewelry boxes. These Talbot's Dorsey style. They're not really Dorsey though, are they? That's what it was in the actual Talbot's listing. But I'm looking at them going, they're not really, but they're like an espadrille. These sold for $16, but I gave a shipping discount. And so I made $10.78. I got these in a Helpsy shoe palette, so those shoes average about $3 a piece. I made my money back so fast. The most work for that is just sorting. I love those. I have it so that I get notified when those go live again. I highly recommend them. If you don't get a lot of shoes in your area, we're very rural, then it definitely would give you some really great shoes. I got Fendi, I got like Chloe, I can't remember, but I got a lot of high-end designers. One pair I sold for like $300. So, and if I have a minute, I'll pop those up there, the highest price ones I sold. But my Fendis are still listed. So, there you go. All right, the next item did not have a shipping discount, and it is American Eagle. And I don't pick up a lot of American Eagle anymore, but if it is a bigger size, I will pick it up depending on the price. These were a size 16, but they are the Artist Flare. So I went ahead and grabbed those. I think I probably paid $4, and they sold within, I would say, 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks for $22. No shipping discount on those. Okay, this item was an item I got from Helpsy. I bought 500 costumes in a pallet. My last video, I included quite a few of those costumes because they sold over $50. This item sold for $19. It is not taking the bloopers out. It is a cardiac arrest nurse Halloween costume XXL. It sold for $19, but with my shipping discount, I made $13.18. And I think my average cost of goods was $3, but they did send me lingerie that they gave me free, and then sent me the more costumes. So I'll pop a picture of that up there so you can see what it looked like as well. Okay, the next item that sold is this item that I got for free. Got this for free. It's a little kid's cardigan. I don't remember what size it is. Size 5 years old. That does not look like 5 years old, but it says 5 years old. And it's BT Kids. And I only made $3 on it. I liked it because it had the little doggies on it, and I love doggies. But it didn't really do as well as I thought it was going to. I think I originally had it listed for like $18, and it sold for $8. With a shipping discount, I made $3.03. My kid just came downstairs. I don't know if you saw her peeking around the... You probably didn't see her, but she was peeking around the corner over there. Okay, Skechers. Hi, there she is. She's still there. Hi. You just use the spray. Okay. Dog peed on the carpet. She doesn't know how to pick it up. This is our life, everyone. This is what we do every day. This is why my videos don't have all the fancy things. I like to align myself with Amanda Pruitt's of YouTube. If you know Amanda, this is how we roll, okay? This is how we roll. Skechers are super bread and butter for me. If they are in good condition and I don't need to clean them, I'm all about it because they're going to sell. My mom loves Skechers. She wears them. She doesn't like to tie her shoes. A lot of the older people wear these. They're fashionable for them. They're comfortable. These are air cooled. My mom oftentimes complains about having sweaty feet. So Skechers are big for people, the mature audience. These, I think I probably paid $2 for these. They sold for $19, and then I gave a shipping discount. So my total was $13.18, and these sold probably within a month. Okie dokie. This next item was mine. As a teacher, I like to be festive at Christmas or, you know, the holidays, whatever you like to call it. We've got quite a few holidays at this time. But this was one of my vests. And I did wear it quite a bit, but I found myself in recent years not wearing it any longer because I would layer it with this really cute turtleneck I had. And I don't know, I've had surgery here because I had cancer. And I also had back surgery. You can kind of see the scars there. Anyway, the turtleneck kept bothering my neck, and I thought it looked funny with just a plain long sleeve. So I decided to sell it. It is just a small, so it came out of my personal closet. Maybe it's ugly for you, but I really thought the little pearls that were supposed to be like snowballs were so adorable. Now's the time to pick up your ugly sweaters. That sold for $18 with a shipping discount. I made $12.38. All right, next thing I have to actually go grab because it's on the floor because it's kind of big. And let me grab that. I sold a bundle of pillows from Buffy Bedding. If you watched my last video, my $12,000 month of October, I talked a lot about the different Buffy bedding items I sold. I'll link that video in the description because I don't know how to link it up here still. Sorry, everyone. I sold 2 of those pillows for $45 on an offer, so there was no shipping discount. Buffy bedding I got from Helpsy. I think I paid about $10 each. Those actually came from my first pallet, I believe. Those were actually like $6 each. They were all pillows, or my second pallet, which was all pillows, $5 or $6. So I'm guessing I made like $36 after the 20%. So not a ton of money, but I'm trying to clear out that space because it is taking one whole area of shelving the remaining, like I have like, I think 4 queen comforters, 1 king, 1 body pillow now. Not a lot left of that. I definitely made my money, like probably 3 or 4 times my money on those. Okay, this next item I got from a town that's about 30 minutes away, and I thought they were having a sale. I wasn't paying attention. I thought over the Columbus Day weekend, which here in the North Country where we live near a reservation, we call it Indigenous Peoples Weekend, just because we have an entire group of people that don't see that weekend that way. We have a lot of people that still do see it as Columbus Day weekend, so we try to be fair. But over that weekend, I went shopping thinking that there was a sale at this place because I had seen it on Facebook, but it was for Labor Day. So I did not save 20% on these items, but it's just Daughters of the Liberation. I think I paid $10 for it. Size 2. This pretty mustard color blazer with the pretend patches on the backs of the elbows. And this sold for, I don't know, but I made $27.58. So I'm guessing there was a shipping discount. $27.58. That seems weird, but I guess with a shipping discount, I don't know. That's what I have written down, but it doesn't really make sense. But that's where we're at. This next item I picked up for $4. This is a great brand. If you have not heard of it, please open your eyes to it because it is a quick seller. These sold within a couple days. This is the brand AYR. Don't know what it stands for. Okay. These were a size 30 long. And they, like I said, they sold within a day. I had them listed for $55 and they sold on an offer made to me for $45. And then last but not least, everybody, is a pair of men's jeans. These are Land's End, not LL Bean, which I don't normally pick up, but these are lined. So they have this lining throughout the entire jean. And because of that, I did pick them up because those do tend to sell. I think I had these listed for 42 or 45 or something. And I got an offer for 25 and I countered at 30 and it was accepted. These are very heavy jeans. So I am glad that they sold on Poshmark. All right, everyone, that's it for what sold in the last couple days for me, the first week of November. Thanks so much for staying tuned. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me. I'm at 359 subscribers. Would love to hit 360. I'd love to get to 400. So please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. If you are returning and you're watching this video, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And hopefully I'll get another video to you soon. Have a great day, everyone. Bye. Hey everyone, one last thing I realized I forgot to tell you about were these ASOS boots. So here are some ASOS boots. I got these from that Helpsy palette that I was telling you about. These I listed for $50. They're a size 5 and they sold within like 3 hours on an offer for $35. I went ahead and took that offer. So yeah, they had a little bit of damage at the heel, little ding. I just wanted to let you know because I had forgotten about that item. So sorry about that, everybody. Thanks so much. Bye.